Hey!
Oh, sorry, I did that wrong. Hey!
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Are we good?
Oh, we're good. Money.
Alright.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
I haven't checked, but I'm gonna guess. Like, trust the system.
Didn't we do a whole one of these with no audio?
No.
Okay, it doesn't sound like us.
Never happened.
We're
No.
professionals.
Not a Crown and Conquest.
No?
No, not Crown and Conquest. It was just the literal final episode of the Discord
That's
Signal.
right.
Uh-huh.
That's
Final episode ever.
so
Yeah.
devastating.
Yeah, I still haven't done anything with it because I don't know what to do with it. Every time I look at it, I just get anxiety. I'm like, well,
I mean,
you go.
I don't know
We'll
what
have
you
to,
can do.
when we go back to it, we'll
that's my thought, actually.
We'll
replay
replay
the
it.
final episode.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
a good idea.
We will have forgotten about it at that point.
Yeah.
I already don't know what we're doing in this one, so
Bro, I don't know what you guys are doing in this one. This one has given me some anxiety because I'm like, oh, just let me prep what they're gonna do. I'm like, all right, great. I'll just read the whole book. I'll just read
The whole
everything,
book.
and we'll see what happens. What they're gonna.
That's
All
how
right,
Storm
let's.
King's Thunder felt.
Oh yeah,
And,
well,
yeah.
we were especially chaotic in that one. I do feel a little bit bad in hindsight on that one. Did you? Sorry, before we get started, did you expect us to go straight to the final boss like we did?
No,
No.
not really. No. It's quite a jump.
Yeah, that's my bad, but we had like this thing, and we were told like if you blow this horn like 3 times or whatever, when you activate this magic item, it'll take you to the final boss. My character was like, "Great, let's go. What are we waiting for?" So we just went straight there.
That
We
doesn't
can
sound
take 'em.
at all like any character you would ever play.
I know. I was like, you can't trust me with something like that. And there was no reason not to go. It was just like, bro, we gotta go. That'll solve the problems. Let's just do it.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Hello and welcome everyone to the 7th episode of Crown and Conquest. We are playing through the Kingmaker adventure path where our brave players will carve their own trail through the stolen lands. Today's episode is called Among Thieves. My name is Jake and I will be the devilishly handsome DM for this adventure. I'm of course joined by our players Dex Kane, played by Aaron.
Oh, hello.
Javier Valverde. We'll take that one back. Javier Valverde Castejon de Abelar, played by Abe.
hello.
Taenn Indage, played by Alex.
Greetings.
And Kai, played by Caleb.
Aye.
Now, previously on Crown and Conquest, this was like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
The party saved Oleg's trading post from being burned to the ground by bandits. This is old notes. I didn't update this description.
Oh,
no.
It was from a month ago. Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
I will just on the fly summarize what happened a month ago. You set out to find the bandits, the rest of the bandits who were threatening Oleg's trading post. After some encounters in the wilds, you did manage to find the group of bandits, and you ended up befriending them against all odds. And when we last saw the party, they were getting ready for bed alongside the bandits, who they seemingly have joined for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Only murdered one of them.
Only murdered one of them.
Very, very precisely.
Yeah, no kidding.
I did update our of note things because I knew I would forget these. Somehow it slipped my mind to do the description. Let's see. Dex Kane sniped a guard before he could raise the alarm.
Yeah, it was. I just didn't trust we were gonna be able to convince him otherwise. So there was only one play.
It's probably smart, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Javier almost got mauled to death by 2 wolf things.
Oh man, yeah.
Taenn dual-wielded his boomerangs.
Oh yeah. I finally
And-
got 2 out at once.
And Kai somehow sweet-talked a group of violent bandits.
Oh yeah. Got on their good side.
Are you sure she didn't just go down again last time? I feel like that's what happens usually.
Don't remember
Yike.
that. Remember that.
That's happened a
then-
lot.
Yeah, Javier's
Somebody's
really good
gotta
at
be a
using
tank.
all of his HP.
Oh, you hit
mean-
1, right? Yeah.
For the second time.
Yeah.
I mean, you are the group tank, right?
Yeah.
Somehow.
So yeah, that basically catches up to now. Evening is starting to fall. you are in with these bandits. I think the last thing that happened was you guys were settling in to get some nice dinner.
Yeah. I believe we volunteered to take the first night watch.
That does ring a bell.
And Javier's delivering soup to Larry,
Yes.
who's
Yes.
definitely still alive.
100%
It
alive.
is his favorite meal, so that was very kind of you. Yeah, what's the plan, boys? What are we doing here?
Well, if I remember correctly, they had described to us the lady, which I cannot remember her name, but
Her name
dual axe
is
wielder,
Kressle.
Kressle. I remember that she
Kressle
described to
Kressle.
us two things primarily, or maybe three things. First one was that they had just raided the place we were at. Places and things that we can't remember because it's been over a month, but they raided the little Oleg's hut.
Oleg's trading post.
Trading post. Sorry, there was a hut also, but that's not the
Yes.
same map point. Yep. So that happened, and then also that the Stag Lord, the Elk Baron, whatever he is way down south somewhere, and she hasn't really interacted with him much. They're their own like independent arm, is what it seemed like.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yes, of course.
In addition, she stole the ring from Oleg's wife, but that was stolen by some kobolds who like radishes.
Radishes. Yes. That was the third thing.
And
You're
we
right.
know vaguely where they went.
Large tree to the east.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh,
You
it's
guys
to
took
the
good
east.
notes. Do you think it was Weast?
Yeah, I thought it was west.
Classic
Huh.
mistake.
Large tree to the east. Okay. Did we get a sense about how far that was, the large tree to the east?
Let me open the map and see what I can tell you.
Is
Not
Just-
not super
Okay.
far to the east.
Okay, but not
I
in,
suppose.
not in the range of like the map parts that Caleb messed up because he moved the token.
Aw.
I don't think so.
I was trying to help.
Yeah, I know. I feel
Unbelievable,
that.
this guy. Technically, I suppose, looking at the map again, it's really kind of southeast is where this tree is.
Got it. All right. I guess maybe Dex would probably just indicate maybe we should have a conversation after all the guards have gone to sleep and talk amongst ourselves.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I think that can be now, unless anyone wanted to do anything before the guards all bed down for the night.
I don't think so. No.
Are we good?
Okay.
Yeah. I guess. Nah. Kressle's not too worried about Larry, I don't think. he's a
You
real
see Javier
workaholic.
in the distance. Ah, yeah, hilarious. That's hilarious. This guy.
Classic Larry, am I right? But yeah, they'll all, they'll kind of put together some makeshift beds, and they'll, a little bit, as night falls, they'll get ready for bed, and you guys kind of have the run of the fort a little bit.
Okay.
All right, important question. Where are Kressle's axes?
They're probably like right next to her. I don't think she lets them be too far. But, I mean, you probably could if you had a good stealth score. Sorry, I'm trying to think sleight of hand doesn't exist anymore.
Thievery.
Thievery! Thank you!
Yeah, no, not I.
I'm not bad. So, Kai, I'm trying to remember Dex's voice. It's been so long. Deckard K.
got it.
Oh, got it. Nailed it. I can't believe you convinced them to let us join them. Oh, wow. Very
Thanks.
impressed.
Child's play, really.
Yeah. So, I Yes, I don't know where we go from here, though. This is quite a strange situation we find ourselves in.
Well, we could steal all their stuff and go find the Stag Lord. I imagine if we beat him, get him out of here, they'll all leave.
That seems quite far away, though, does it not?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta go either way, right?
Oh, yes, of course. No, I was thinking more about the ring that we'd promised to return.
Oh,
Maybe that's
we can
not as
look
important.
for it on the way.
Svetlana's
I
ring?
guess.
Well, I'm not sure it's in the same direction, but maybe we could, in a roundabout way, make our trek that direction.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly.
Hmm.
Sorry,
Go
just one other thing that your characters would remember, obviously. It's been a while for us. But Kressle had talked about the party that she sent up to Oleg's to shake them down not returning yet. And that she was getting ready to go sort of follow up on that. Try to find him and maybe, finish what he started, essentially. I believe that was discussed last time. If it wasn't, it would have come up at some point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it did, but...
Not good.
Well, I just remembered they talked about going back to Oleg. Well, maybe we do something about that.
Well, can you animate all their corpses?
No. Why?
Well, you can maybe,
Why-
disguise them. Make it seem like they're alive.
Oh, gosh, no.
Oh, well, I'm out of ideas, then.
Well, we could knock them all out and tie them up. But then I feel like, what are they gonna eat while we're gone for a long time? They'll just die, probably.
Put some food in their mouths.
Yeah, okay.
We
Not
could
sure
take them
that's
back
gonna do it.
to Oleg. Tied up.
Yeah.
Would be quite the journey to take them there.
Do they have horses here?
It does not appear that they do.
Okay.
You may recall there were horses. The other guys had horses. The ones who showed up at Oleg's.
That ran off.
They had 3 horses
yeah.
exactly.
No, I had
3?
4.
Was it
One
not
ran
4?
away. Yeah, one ran away.
Mm. Just 3.
Oh.
I mean, we have to do something with these guys. We can't just leave, because presumably they're just going to make their way back up to the fort.
Mm-hmm.
The trading post.
They're probably evil and slit all their throats.
Gee, money.
Wow.
Gather their teeth and put them on a necklace.
I was about to say, start collecting some teeth.
Yeah,
Put 'em
that
in a
could be
jar.
possibility.
We're back.
Is there a town anywhere near us?
Man, it didn't
Not
seem
that
like
you
on
had
that.
seen. Yeah, this is
Think
pretty...
so.
This area is getting pretty, dense forest.
Yeah.
You have not seen a lot of, really civilization super nearby.
Well, if we just take all their gear, they probably won't be able to do anything to Oleg's trading post.
Well, the problem is, if we take their gear and we head south, and they realize we've left and scammed them, I worry that they'll make their way back to the trading post. It's only a 2 days walk, after all, and it will take us much longer than that to get to this elk baron.
I mean, what are they gonna do without weapons? Just punch the gate?
I mean, unarmed attacks. Heck yeah.
Everyone's proficient.
I just can't imagine that Oleg and Svetlana are going to be able to protect themselves from another group of bandits, no matter how armed or not they are. I guess unless they're missing their actual literal arms, that might be.
Ooh, hello, hang on.
Yeah, that might be an idea. Taenn's probably up for that. Start collecting
Taenn-
arms.
Oh,
No,
Just heavy load real quick.
Taenn's a good guy. Don't worry.
Heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
There's no alignment in this game.
That is true.
chaotic good.
There are edicts and anathema, though.
I don't. We don't have those, do we?
Well, if you choose to add them, you do. I think you do because your kineticist have some.
Oh, probably have like a don't mess up air or something.
Yeah.
Don't screw
Don't
up
mess
the
up
air.
air or something.
Don't
No
pollute.
smoking.
Don't pollute is probably one of them, actually.
Don't own the electric vehicles. No internal combustion engines.
I mean, based like purely on our charter, which is travel to the southwest into the Green Belt and the Gnarl Marshes and the Amalands. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Bandits need to be stopped.
Yeah,
So-
we gotta take care of these guys somehow.
Yeah, can't just leave them.
So we can either take him back up to, I don't know, I guess Javier's, we either take them back to Oleg's and put them with the other one, or we take their weapons and force them back to the Stag Lord, but I don't like that one.
No, it seemed like that would put us at a disadvantage if we took them to the Stag Lord, even if they were unarmed. Quite the conundrum. Do we have any idea if, I mean, I know obviously we've been given charters, but do we know if the, what's the city, Brevoy, is that where we were at?
Yeah.
Rostov,
That's where
sorry.
you guys. Oh, yeah.
Do we know if like we sent a call for assistance that they would send people, or if they have anything where they could imprison these people, these bandits? Or is the expectation more like, when we deal with them, there's only one way to deal with them. You just dig a hole 6 feet in the ground?
I mean, you were basically given leeway to do whatever you deemed necessary. It was pretty open-ended intentionally. That being said, Rostov does have a jail. If that is an avenue you want to take, obviously that's going to be a lot slower, but that is an option. I mean, you did leave someone at Oleg's. I don't know what your plans were with him, but that you did leave someone at Oleg's. And Oleg did give you the indication, well, I guess really Svetlana gave you the idea that they were expecting sort of reinforcements is not quite the right word, but help from Rostov sometime. Because it's pretty unclear on when exactly that help was going to arrive.
Then I'd say purely based on that, I think Dex's approach would be to take them back and put them in the same spot where we had the other guy.
Oleg's trading post and jail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
What if we tie them all up and then tie like a feed bag to all their faces? To where, and then tell them not to eat it all at once. You gotta make this last.
And have the little gerbil water canisters.
We're just like, yeah, I mean, drip some water nearby or something. I don't know, like on top of
Drip
them.
water nearby. How
Yeah,
are they
that's
going to drink the water with the feed bags on?
It'll like soak through, and they can like slurp it up.
Ew.
Wow.
So just
Wet
doggy
grain.
grain.
Yeah.
Yuck.
And they're just like, I'm just like, all right, you can live if you make this work for a week.
Are you like fantasy jigsaw? Is that what's happening?
That's what I was about to say.
Feels like it.
And then we get the
At least he
authorities to
didn't-
come here and pick them up at some point.
At least he didn't put the key to the handcuffs inside their body somewhere.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose that's true. I'm sure he was getting there though.
Yeah,
we take
I
a
don't know.
tooth from each one just to prove that we're
Oh my gosh.
Serious.
I'm not taking teeth.
I say we put it to a vote, but Dex would want to take them back and to the trading post.
Like a forced march situation. Seems pretty cruel.
You'd rather just put them out of their misery?
We
I mean,
could
you can
just
choose
tie
to
him
do that
up and
without
toss him
discussion.
on the back of the horse.
How many are there, though?
4, because we killed one.
5.
5?
Unless, did the guy in the watchtower come down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, he doesn't sleep up there. Theoretically, one of you guys is up there right now.
Oh, true.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to put them on the horses and we're going to walk? That sounds terrible.
You didn't even play Red Dead Redemption? You can tie someone up and have them ride on the back of your horse.
Oh, yeah. Put them across the back.
Mm-hmm.
There is a wagon on this map. Could we put them in the back of the wagon, tie it up, attach one of our horses to it, or maybe 2 of our horses to it, and
Let me read. If memory serves, this wagon is broken.
It
An
looks
old, broken down wagon sits here.
Can we repair the wagon?
Can you repair wagons?
Who's good at carpentry?
Do you have lore wagons?
I wouldn't take lore wagon.
Lore wagon repair.
Somebody's got to be good at crafting, right?
I'm good at crafting.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's in pretty bad shape, but you think you could get it wagon worthy.
Few days ride worthy.
Yeah.
We'll break an axle immediately and somebody gets dysentery.
Well, regardless of path forward, should I attempt to relieve them of their weapons? I guess I have stealth, not thievery, though.
I have thievery.
You do.
Yeah. I have a +7 in thievery. I could try to take away some of the weapons. Or we could all just gather around simultaneously and just grab their weapons so they have no weapons and we are armed.
I also have a +7 in thievery.
Wow.
You have so many trained
You're a
things.
good guy.
man.
Yeah, I know. It's like like the whole thing.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Listen, I've had to rely only on myself for years.
I don't know how you survived
I'm an
considering how many
outcast.
things you're trained in.
No kidding. You haven't survived in the wilds, that's for sure.
It is weird now that you say that.
Yep.
That my backstory is like being one with nature and living off the land and being kicked out of my family. And
Not survival.
I cannot survive.
Hmm.
It's just been by pure luck this whole time.
Hmm. Could be a beggar.
I know nature at least.
You know nature, at least.
That's something.
That's good. That's good.
All right. Who wants to try to snatch the axes? Dex?
I will.
We have Dex on the axes?
Yeah. I'll go over to try and steal the
I
axes.
got this guy.
All right, let's get some thievery checks.
Yeah, maybe we'll do mine first just to see. And we're not...
Javier is just going to stealthily stand behind this guy while he watches Dex.
Sure.
Okay. Do you want this...
Oh, no, just do it public.
Public roll. You got it, buddy.
You'll know pretty soon if you wake him up.
I guess you're right.
Oh,
Nice.
That's pretty good. All right. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I can't roll that. Okay, I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay. All right, you managed to grab those axes.
Nice.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything. Dex was about to speak, but then he's like, oh.
was that just one of them, or is that all of them?
Well, that was
Lost
the
her
axes.
Those are the axes.
Okay.
I mean, I can keep sneaking around if you want me to
scariest
just be the
bit.
person who does it all.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
All right. Yeah. I'll move to the...
Honestly, if it's just gonna be, we can let's just use that one roll for the whole thing.
Okay. Works for me.
Here, I am just going to roll for the rest of them. There's almost no way. Yeah, no way. Actually, there's literally no way for them to.
Nice.
Yeah, because they are asleep.
Of
Which
course.
actually gives a pretty big penalty to perception, it turns out.
What?
So yeah, you can pretty easily collect all their weapons. Let's see if there's anything special about these. Nope. So she had 2 hatchets. Everyone else had a dagger and a short bow.
Okay. Cool. We have other weapons. Do we want to just wake them up, tie them up? Get a move on? I mean, I guess we could all take turns on watch and sleep. Get a little bit of rest.
True.
We can do that when they're tied up.
Yeah, I think we tie him up first.
Okay. Dex just leans over and just lightly taps on the forehead of the lady with the axes.
Oh.
Hello?
Huh? What? Are we under attack? Where are my axes?
Oh, these old things. Yeah, sorry, won't be needing those. If you don't mind, why don't you just stay right there? We're gonna tie you up a little bit. And,
I think she's gonna punch you. I think she's gonna yell and she's gonna punch you, and I'm gonna put us into initiative.
That checks out.
fine.
Let's do that. Do this, and let's get. Probably have music for this.
I noticed no one's been yelling "Hey" for a long time.
Yeah, I
Nice
turned
job.
that off because they're
Quite
all
strange.
asleep.
Quite strange.
Ooh, there's music.
Ooh.
All right. Let me reset the turn order here. So, Dex, you actually get to go first. You see her sort of wind up to take this swing at you, and you're just a little bit quicker on the draw. She's still a little groggy.
Yeah. All Dex is gonna do is move about 10 feet this way, and draw his bow staff. Let me just pull back a quick arrow. I guess he's got axes in his hand, so we can't do that. He's just gonna hold up one of the axes in the bow staff in the other hand, and be a bit threatening.
You can drop an item as a free action.
Oh, I don't want to drop the axes on my way. Absolutely, they're not going on the ground.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, of course you're thinking out loud. Absolutely not. There will be no dropping of items. He moves back, holds we'll just say he holds both the axes. He's still got his bow staff on his back, so he's just gonna back up a little bit and hold the axes a bit menacingly. I don't think so, Missy.
All right. Anything else? That's like one-ish action. And you just moved back.
Nope, I think that's all he's gonna do.
Okay, fair enough. Taenn.
All right, I got, a fancy new button.
Ooh, all right, okay.
Oh wait, I can't do this yet. I gotta do my thing I do every time. I don't know how to not press this button anymore.
Right click.
Right click. Okay.
Taenn should have just been doing that every 6 seconds.
Yeah, what were you waiting on?
I have to channel elements. Here we go. Of course.
Of course, a classic.
And I get a blast out of that. I will just do a normal blast at. I'm gonna do.
At her?
I didn't target beforehand.
Was that at her though?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that is a hit.
If I can get. Targeting to work.
You're not allowed to use targeting.
It doesn't look like it works anymore.
Should be able to just hit T when you mouse over her.
Mouse over.
Yeah, it's not doing nothing.
I wonder if the server's really dropping the ball. I don't know. Yeah, I see Aaron targeted
refresh.
her.
Yeah, I see other
Yes,
people
sir.
targeting.
You can also target her from the encounter tracker.
I
The
would
first
assume if
button
it's not
underneath her.
working on the canvas, it's probably not going to work on the encounter tracker, though.
There
Yeah,
we
he
go.
probably just needs
This
a
works.
refresh. Okay.
And then I roll damage.
Yes, sir.
Decent.
5 electricity damage. I think that's the biggest number you've ever rolled on that. Alright.
And then boomerang
Alright. Knew it was
Okay.
coming.
across these guys. Choom.
Harsh.
Non-lethal
Alright.
boomerang.
The 2 sleeping guys are going to make their reflex saves. Oof. So that's 1 critical failure.
Gonna straight kill these men.
Yep.
Ooh.
Surely they can withstand a boomerang.
Wow. That is
they
a
had-
success.
Very low health.
He rolls over as soon as it goes by. So that is 1 critical failure and 1 regular success.
Here's damage.
Alright, the first guy takes double, immediately exploding into a bag of blood. And the other one takes
We don't have enough room for him
half.
anyway.
Oh my gosh. No
What a
alignment in this game.
monster.
No alignment in this game.
There we go.
What a
Hey,
monster.
his alignment is good.
Yeah.
Yep.
It says it right here on this paper. Hi, it is your turn.
She says, Kressle over here. And then as she turns to look, she casts Dizzying Colors.
Ooh.
Nice. DC 18 will save.
Boom.
Thank you for that. Alright.
that-
Pretty.
It's
Ooh.
wild looking. All right.
Alright, let's see how she does. That's a regular fail for her. And the
It does have incapacitation. It account for that if it matters. Okay.
and then he's probably not asleep technically. Wow. He's
might
about
be
to
in a
be.
second.
That is a critical failure.
Ah, nice. So he is stunned for 1 round and blinded for a minute.
Woof. Okay.
She got a success. She got a failure.
She got
failed, I
a
think.
regular fail.
So she stunned 1 and blinded 1 for 1 round and dazzled for a minute.
What a spell.
Yeah, man.
Jeez. Ink.
And then I will just move back a little bit.
Remind me how incapacitation works. It's based on the spell's level, right?
If they are higher than double the spell's level. If their
Okay.
level is higher than double the spell's level.
So if she was level 3,
Yeah.
got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. And then you moved over there.
Yeah.
All right. It is Kressle's turn. She is in a pretty rough spot right now. Blinded and unarmed.
And stunned 1.
And stun
Yeah,
one.
stunned.
And stunned 1. She only has 2 actions.
What's the difference between stunned one and stunned for 1 round?
Stunned 1, I think, is only 1 action, right?
Yep. Stunned for 1 round is your whole turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
stuns
stunned-
can have a duration or a value. And
So
the value is
stunned
the number
with
of
an-
actions, but duration is.
Stunned with a number, you lose that many actions.
Yeah.
It's like
gotcha.
slowed.
Gotcha.
It's functionally the same as slowed. I kind of
It's
don't know
slowed,
why it
but you
works that
can't
way.
use reactions while you're stunned.
Conditions
I see. I
way-
didn't realize that.
are way better in 2e.
Yeah.
I'll be Caleb for a minute.
All right. She is going to try to run at Dex. She is gonna have to get over this log while she's blind. So I'll give her a reflex save. That seems like what that probably is. That's not great. Okay, so I don't think it's enough for her to fall prone, but I think that does take both of her actions to maneuver to here. So she is no longer stunned.
She's still blinded till my turn.
She's blinded until your turn. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Javier, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna try to knock this guy out.
Alright.
Remind me, how does the non-lethal work?
So it is a -2 to your attack roll.
Gotcha.
Unless you are using a non-lethal weapon. In which case
Righto.
you just say it.
So I'm gonna just put a -2 on here.
Yep.
I'm gonna click add. Alright. I'm gonna try to smack him. 17.
That is a hit.
Oh, sorry. Target
No, it's okay.
man. Just make sure I don't have thing on, yeah. Okay. Whoa,
Whoa.
10.
All right. Well, he is unconscious.
He was
Alright.
awake for a whole...
Yeah, he
4
basically
seconds.
went from sleep to unconscious,
Just
which are basically the same.
incredible. Alright, we'll stride over to Kressle. And actually flank, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll try to do the same thing here. Add. That's only a 12.
That is not going to hit. Did it factor in flanking? It did not.
Man, one of these days
It's-
I'll target before.
It is still not a hit, unfortunately. But cool. Next up is this guy. He is awake now.
Look out.
He stands up.
Oh no, he's stunned for a round.
Oh, he's stunned for a round. Well, he's prone still then.
He's awake.
He is awake.
He can't see.
Barely.
Yeah.
Because he,
Oh, yeah, he's also
he
blind.
felt the boomerang, opened his eyes directly into a blinding spread
Yeah,
of color.
basically. Next up is the unconscious guy. And then it's Dex.
All right. Dex is going to take the axes that he's holding and throw them into the trees somewhere
Oh,
while Kressle is still blind here.
Hey. What are you doing with those?
I heard that.
Come on, man.
She knows the sound of those whirling axes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just as far as he can, he's just gonna hurl them to his right and one to his left, using both the hands that he was currently holding them on. And then probably draw his bow staff.
Okay.
Does it take 2 actions to throw the axes in opposite directions, or is that 1?
I'm willing to say one action. Since it's not an attack roll, I think just kind of hucking them, we'll call it one.
Okay. And then we're gonna do a non-lethal attack here with the bow staff.
Okay.
And that's a -2, correct?
Yes.
-2
I
add.
was just curious if the bow staff had non-lethal.
doesn't-
I figured it might. It doesn't, though.
Yeah, it doesn't have it.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, probably if a monk's using it. Don't know.
No. Weird.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
That is a critical hit.
I will.
Oh, because of flanking!
It
Nice.
worked! Look at it go! So proud.
Yeah, because it's roll critical damage.
All right, this was a swing away Meryl moment. She like ran up and like hucked the axes, grabbed the bow staff, and just go.
Bam!
Yeah. Come on, let's get a good roll here.
Aw.
All right.
Wow.
It's a lot of damage.
Wow, what a crit.
That's an excellent crit.
Oh, gosh.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, okay. That's all he's gonna do then.
Excellent. Taenn.
How's this guy that got hit by the boomerang looking? That's the one that's alive.
Hey, Taenn, try not to kill anyone else, please.
Health-wise, he still has most of his health. But he is still stunned, or is he not stunned?
He's not
technically
stunned anymore, but he's still blind. He's blind for a minute.
Okay, that's right. And he's still laying down. He's not doing amazing.
This is huge splatter of blood, and I was like, I blew some wind on it. I didn't think it would be that aggressive.
Yeah, maybe just punch him or something. You can do that, right?
Punch him? You mean like this? Recalls aerial boomerang.
Oh my gosh.
Punch him with
good
wind,
alignment.
you mean?
No, I'm gonna punch him with your... Okay.
What is the actual DC for this?
18.
18. That is a regular success.
Alright.
Oh
Wow.
This
my
damage.
gosh.
So he only takes half. How you doing, bud? He is bloodied.
Oh, of course he is.
Yeah.
Great.
There's a lot of blood on this map, actually.
Okay, so that was 1 point, 1 action. What do I got for 2 action things? I do a 2 action blast. Can I make a blast non-lethal?
No.
Probably not.
What about with weapon
You need a
infusion?
special feat to do it.
You can
Weapon infusion, you
infusion?
probably could.
punch them.
You could probably argue that.
Especially if you made a non-lethal weapon.
Okay, so for melee it says I can add agile, backswing, forceful, reach, or sweep.
Huh.
So
Okay. So I guess you can't natively make it non-lethal. I'd say I'll allow you to do the -2 to make it non-lethal, though.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
So I'm gonna do a 2 action blast with the weapon infusion to make it non-lethal, I guess. And I'm going to approach with my junction.
Junction. All right. Give me that attack roll.
Let's see. This is a. I'll do the -2.
Could just be a box for bonuses. You can put a -2 and hit add.
Let's do that. Yeah.
All right. That is a hit.
So proud.
Oh,
All right. Wow. Could have just opened with that. The man falls unconscious once more. I'm just gonna remove his other effects. But that does it for him. Kai, you're back up.
All right. Is this one... This one's done, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's not
Just want
out.
to make sure.
Yeah, I didn't take off on. He never got a chance to wake up,
Yeah.
so he's just unconscious at 0.
Kai's gonna yell over at the girl who becomes unblinded. Hey, Kressle, your guys are kind of done. Maybe you should give up now. We don't want to have to, put you in the ground or anything. He's gonna try to demoralize.
Okay. All right.
There's intimidation. 20.
That is against Will DC.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, this is the wrong character sheet. All right, that is a success. She is frightened 1.
Nice. And she's going to follow that up with a casting of Daze, which is non-lethal.
Oh, look at you.
So she needs to make a will save.
All right, whoops. There she goes. That is a fail.
Nice. So full damage. Hey, not bad.
5. All right.
That is it for me.
It is her turn. She's frightened. She's dazzled.
She's weaponless.
She is weaponless. She does have her fists. She's pretty mad that you threw her axes.
So one of them is dead. 2 of them are unconscious. She is
Alone, stunned, not stunned, dazed, and frightened.
And frightened. There's blood everywhere.
I don't think she's really even... I mean, I guess she did turn when Kai addressed her, probably. But I think she's just gonna take a swing at Dex for taking her frickin' axes. I think I need to... I'm just... Do you think if I take away her axes on her character sheet...
I think there's a button to generate an unarmed attack on the sheet.
Plus attack.
Don't know if that'll work, though.
I feel like this did not work.
Her bonus should be the same with her fists
That
as it
is
is with her axes.
true.
Unless they're magical.
Why? They aren't, but one is one higher than the other. Why is that? That's bizarre. Okay, whatever. She's just going to swing her fist at Dex and miss terribly.
Okay.
She's gonna try one more time. Somehow miss even worse. And then I think she just drops prone in defeat. She's sort of just like, you bastard! Fine, you win. And I think she is giving up. Okay. So I think we can just end the encounter there.
Javier, grab her arms and rope her up.
Wow, Taenn, really good job on only killing one. Really good. Really impressive.
I really thought the plan was to not kill any of them.
Yep. Same.
I appreciate the gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite, good aligned, it seems. In fact,
What's
it reminds
an
me of an evil that rises from the east. And,
Oh,
well,
you mean the
just
kobolds?
subtle. Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah,
Southeast, yes.
So yeah, you can take some time. You know, you tie him up. Kressle's the only one who's awake right now. And she does not have very many nice things to say about you. So what the hell? You don't work for the Stag Lord no more? Look at you just want a piece of my action. I get it. Take down the big dog. Now you're the big dog. Real nice.
No, you remember those heroes I mentioned? You're gonna take out the Stag Lord. Yeah, that's us. We're gonna do that.
What? No.
Yeah, I was kind of fishing to see if you wanted a guard position in the future or something. But you kind of said no. You were just gonna be a bandit forever. So sorry.
I mean, I could say something else. Yeah,
no, it's a little late. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's always time for redemption, though. Maybe some time in a prison cell will change your mind.
You really think a prison cell can hold old Kressle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I guess that's fair. All right. I guess
were
we'll
those-
see.
What were those things we threw? It wasn't like a prison, wasn't it? Like a garbage pile, essentially.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
that's
hole
where you
in the
put the
ground
other
for-
guy.
Yeah.
No, we put him in a room because the
I
holes
think
were
they
only
did.
like 2 feet deep or
Yeah,
something.
that was the
okay.
problem.
Oh, yeah.
And we
I think
didn't want him just laying there
Yeah.
in the muck.
Yeah, that's pretty grim. Yeah, I think there was like a shed where they usually kept inventory that was a little sparsely populated.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, Dex, can you get that wagon up and working?
Of course. Well, I mean, I'll attempt to. Do you want me to can I just take 10 or something or 20 on this, or do you want me to roll for it? I don't know how this works, like in this specific scenario.
Yeah, what you're trained in crafting?
I am trained in crafting, yes.
Okay, yeah. Why
I
don't
have
you
a
make
plus
me a
9.
Oh my god. Well, why don't you roll me a check and we'll see if you roll a 1.
Sure. Works for me.
This is I imagine this is mostly just like okay. Yeah, you can repair it pretty easily. You know, your materials aren't amazing. You know, you don't have the right supplies essentially, but you can get it roadworthy at least.
Okay. Dex will spend some time doing that then.
All right. Yeah, it probably takes you, we'll call it 2 hours.
Okay. The wagons are ready to transport.
Oh, great. Good job. Toss him in there, I guess. She just gestures, because clearly she can't lift any of these people.
Yeah. Dex will help load.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys pretty easily. You can load them in. Kressle grumbles a lot. But, you know, she's pretty thoroughly beaten at this point.
Is there anything in this camp other than kind of them? They got a little like stash or something?
Yeah. So I guess do you just take some time searching around?
Yeah.
So up in this watchtower is probably giving it too much credit. The sort of hunter's blind almost. You find a hidden stash that I'm just gonna reveal to you. Hopefully you can see that.
Nice. Yes, indeed. Ooh, a tent. 6 tents.
Incredible.
Oh, they probably set those up. That's probably whatever.
Hey, look at that. A lot of gold, a lot of silver.
Of note, I don't know if you guys remember this. This also came up, you know, last time we played like a month ago. There's a whole bunch of liquor in here. I believe
Dinner
Kressle
party?
had talked about the Stag Lord being a drunk.
Mm-hmm. She definitely did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the bottles, it's not just like here for drinking. They look like they're like packaged. Like they're like sitting in their own special crate, kind of.
Hmm.
You know, they look like they've been purposefully packaged.
Yeah.
Is this for the Antelope Prince?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he
think-
likes his drink.
I think it was the Elk Baron, was it not?
Yeah, something like that.
Kai would like to use her new feat, read psychometric resonance.
Oh god.
Okay.
So she touches both the pair of silver earrings and the music box to see if there are any significant emotional attachments to them.
I mean, yes. The music box, not so much. The earrings, I guess I don't. Can you just roll the spell into chat, maybe?
Yeah.
So do you just get like, yes, or do you get specifics on this?
You get an emotion, and then you can explore it more with this action. Or you can concentrate on it and get a vision of the face of the person who imbued it with that emotion.
Okay, yeah. So this does have strong So yes, the earrings do ping
Okay.
as a strong emotion. I guess fear would be the main one on it, I suppose.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, I'll still do the thing. I still spend a minute concentrating
Okay.
in an attempt to get a vision of the face of the person. And if the associated emotion is painfully negative, I might take a d6 mental damage as determined by you.
Ooh, okay, alright, I like that. I think... I'm gonna give you a little bit more than just the face. I think it's almost like a flash of what happens.
Okay.
So you do see sort of a... kind of a youngish human woman, and you see her face sort of twisted in terror, and you see the flash of a hatchet. And as you see that flash, you take... Let's see. Ooh, 5 psychic damage.
Ouch.
Oof.
Yikes. Okay. So Kai's face flashes with fear while she's concentrating on this. She goes, "Oh, well, I don't think these belong to anyone anymore."
Okay, yeah. I think that is... Yeah, that's everything here. So if you guys want to head back, we can hop back to our map.
Let's do it.
I guess point of order, are you guys long resting? You guys haven't
Oh,
slept
yeah.
tonight.
We do need to rest tonight.
We should.
And we have tents.
You do have tents, and I think in this area, I'm not going to make you roll since you're kind of in an established...
I was gonna
Camp.
ask if that was gonna be the case, but it made sense that way. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable way to do it. This area's been pretty
Yeah.
well secured by these bandits. And, you know, you took out all the bandits in the area, so I think you guys
Sounds
are good.
good to me.
We do watches and
Yeah.
make sure these guys don't escape.
Probably a good idea.
Oh, right. I can cast Soothe now, so I don't need...
Hmm.
I can just do that to heal up.
You doing it on Kressle, or?
Yeah. I think minimum heals me.
Probably. Plus, if you get a whole night's sleep.
Yeah, I didn't think a whole night's sleep would heal me to full anyway, so I thought I'd go ahead and cast that.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, the spell's coming back, right?
Yeah. All right. Sleepy times.
Yep. Sleep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get a nice sleep. Your tents are maybe a little blood soaked, but you know, whatever.
No
What else
surprise.
is new?
Don't know why that would be.
Mystery.
I will ride them back with the prisoners.
I believe I'm looking back at the map here. I believe.
Here, I'm gonna pull us to the map.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
Since that's where we're gonna be now.
So
Nice.
I know the area, the tile in front of us, this tile is difficult terrain, which is to move to it is going to be 2 travel actions, right? It's to move into a difficult terrain is 2.
Correct.
Okay. So I think based on the Hexploration rules, we could do essentially a forced march to gain 1 additional activity, which means we could move into
Get
this
there.
and then go straight to Oleg's trading post, so we don't have
Yeah.
to stop with the prisoners
Makes sense.
and just camp there instead.
That'd be good.
Yeah. No, good call.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Do we need to deal with crossing this river again in some way? Or is there somewhere that's...
Yeah, you guys,
Decent enough to
you can
cross.
find a place to cross it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not too much of a problem.
Yeah, I know we were worried about that on the way in. So.
All right. Move us there, Caleb. Don't mess anything up.
Boom. Anything of note? I don't think
It's
we've
hard
been
to say. You guys are just passing through, right?
here. Yeah.
Yep. We'd have to reconnoiter, I think.
Yes.
Oh, right.
But I have been trying to let you guys know where there are things. It seems like this is a tile worth exploring.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
We'll get it on the way back.
I don't know what a more elegant solution to that is, but I don't want you guys exploring tiles that have stone cold nothing.
yeah.
Maybe I just won't. I don't know. It's fine. We'll just do it this way.
Uh-oh.
I did not mean to do that.
Ow.
Whoop, whoop.
What are you doing?
Unbelievable. All right, so you all make your way back to Oleg's. And you actually, as you arrive, you see some unfamiliar faces. Let me see if this guy has an actor. He does have an actor! So you see this guy,
Oh.
Wow.
as well as 3 other soldier-looking types who do not have actors.
He just makes me think of finding targets.
Yeah. He's
His,
got a very stronghold vibe.
Yeah.
His,
What are
his
you
token is
talking
so much
about?
better than this headshot.
It is. Yeah.
Oh
League's
wow,
better.
it is. Hang on. I can share that instead. Yeah,
His
that is
aura is
Oh.
just
What
so
a
Yeah,
much
stud.
better.
Such
Yeah,
a
yeah.
different vibe.
What a man.
Yeah.
Man, he's got some real scars going on there.
Grizzled.
Yeah, what the heck? That's not his other portrait.
That was before.
Wow.
That was his,
Yeah, that was before
his
and after.
high school graduation photo.
He's a
seen some
grizzled
things.
veteran now.
Yeah.
But he is also flanked, I think I just said this, by 3 other soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
I will find a suitable token for them in a moment.
No worries.
But so, as you guys approach on the wagon, he sort of steps out. Hail, who goes there?
Yes, we've brought some additional lodgers for Oleg. Bandits.
Ah, you must be the heroes they told me all about. Please, come in, come in. And as you guys come in, Svetlana and Oleg. Well, you see Oleg is working on the roof. I guess
course.
Svetlana steps out.
The roof is never fixed.
Oh, what was Svetlana's voice like?
He keeps putting up ice shield because he doesn't want to pay for shingles.
Oh, you've returned. Hello, my brave heroes.
Yeah, we're back, and we got some more bandits.
Oh, excellent. Oh, I hope this means we can be safe now. Isn't that wonderful, Oleg? Yep.
Is this the reinforcements you asked for?
Oh, yes. Oh, so rude of me. This is Keston Gares. He's from Restov. He came to help protect us.
Oh, that's great. Hi, Keston. I'm Kai.
A pleasure, Kai.
Javier.
Javier. A pleasure.
Dex Kane.
Good to meet you as well.
And
My name is Taenn Indage, and I shake his hand.
Ooh.
Firm handshake. I like it. It's good to meet you all. I've heard wonderful things about you from Svetlana and Oleg. Oleg was just raving about you.
yes, he is known to tell grand stories.
So what, I see you have some more bandits with you.
Yes, and we sort of need to continue our quest in cleaning out the bandits. So we're hoping we could stash them here, or you could help us sort of transport them back to Restov.
Yes, I think I could spare a few of my men. Especially now that you've cleared out the bandits in the surrounding area, I think I could spare a few men to transport these ne'er-do-wells back to the city to face proper judgment. It seems we owe you a great deal. Thank you for making the stolen lands a little bit safer.
Are you gonna be here permanently? Are you just here for a short time? What's the sort of deal there?
I suppose I suppose we'll see. If your quest is successful, that may be your call to make. After all, it sounds like you all have plans to become rulers of this area, yes?
Yeah, we do have the charter.
But for now, it seems, we are here as long as Svetlana and Oleg have need of us.
Well, we're not quite certain that all of the bandits in this region have been dealt with yet, so it might be good for just a little bit of protection for a while until we can deal with this, antelope, interloper.
Antelope interloper.
Yes, I keep forgetting his name, but it's something like that.
Yes, have you heard of the Stag Lord?
Oh, yes, that's it.
I can't say I have. This is sort of my first foray into the Stolen Lands.
Really? With your... By the way you look, I would have assumed you've seen a lot in life.
Yes, well, most of my exploits came further north. Actually, why don't you guys give me a society check, or if anyone has Bravoy lore.
Heck yeah.
I don't have Bravoy lore, I have Restov lore, but I do have society.
I would take Restov lore. I've sort of been using those interchangeably,
I have
honestly.
Warfare lore.
Oh, great. I didn't roll that secret.
You didn't, but Kai, you're pretty sure that's the Stag Lord. Stag Lord wears a hat. He's holding a hat. I don't know.
Makes
I don't know,
sense.
he said he'd never heard of the Stag Lord, so... Is he lying? Good question.
One never knows. Dex. You probably, you heard the name, which probably also helped jog your memory here. Let's see. Okay. So you vaguely, the name rings a bell, and you seem to recall that there was some sort of scandal involving this guy, that sort of forced him to take on mercenary work. He used to be more of like a knight, sort of like in charge of like protecting nobility and such. But something, sort of a fall from grace or something. You can't exactly remember the details. But he sort of moved into a more mercenary line of work.
Interesting.
Wasn't,
No, go ahead. No, you're good. What were you gonna ask?
it wasn't from the Orlovsky house, was it?
House. I don't... No, it was not.
Okay. That's the one Kai grew up in.
Oh! Is Kai nobility?
No, she is like a favored noble servant. She grew up
Nobility
alongside...
adjacent.
Yeah.
I see, I understand. So, like, her parents maybe were, like, housekeeper or something to that effect?
And she grew up alongside some of the noble children.
Oh, interesting. Should probably write that in my notes at some point.
Sertova?
So you came
That's the family I was in.
up north, and now you're down here. This is the first time in the Stolen Lands. Quite interesting. You must have seen some things up there. You looked very seasoned.
Yes, it has not been an easy career, but I'm hoping to make something of myself out here. It seems the land seems rich with opportunity, and maybe with your help, perhaps I could make a name for myself out here.
We will keep that in mind.
Thank you.
For the time being, though, it would be to, I think, everyone's benefit if you could take care of these prisoners, whether that is remaining here or taking them back to Restov, Bravoy, either one.
Yes, both perhaps. Yes, I will send my men perhaps in the morning to transport them back to await judgment. Might I ask, what is your next plan? What are your next steps here? It sounds like you still have work to do around here.
Our charter includes, us clearing out all of the bandits in the Green Belt and the Hammerlands, whatever those may be. We've really only explored some of the stolen lands, so our presumption is we'll continue to make our way south where we believe the Stag Lord is at somewhere. Hopefully recover Miss Svetlana's ring along the way, and, well, just continue to clear out the bandits, some of which we may end up bringing back up here.
Well, if I may make a request.
Of course.
There's a particular mercenary named Falgrim. If you come across this man, I would very much appreciate it if you could bring him here alive.
Valgrim, you say?
Yes, Falgrim Sneeg. A vile man.
What a name.
It's pretty,
Right.
It is pretty good.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I will, keep my ear to the ground.
What did this Balgrim do?
He was a brother-in-arms of mine, not too long ago, but he betrayed us, robbed us blind, and left us for dead. Luckily, as you can tell, I made it out of that ordeal, but I would love for a chance to settle the score. Not, see him face proper judgment, is really what I should say. I recognize it's a dangerous land, so I'm not even completely sure he's out here, but I'd appreciate it if you managed to find him and bring him here.
Of course, yes. We will listen for the name, and if we do hear wind of him, if nothing else, we will try to assist in the possibility of bringing him back here.
Sounds like a quest.
It is, in fact, a capital Q quest.
Yes! Another quest.
And actually, as you guys are having this conversation, some of you notice that they have erected sort of a notice board.
Ooh.
And you can see there are a few things tacked on there.
Oh.
Nice.
Couple little maybe something to check out,
All of which I am certain that you fully prepared for.
Honestly, these things are what I am most prepared for.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, we're not doing any of those.
Yeah, see? Mhm.
Board's just a list of 20 other quests.
It's a little sparse right now. That there's only a few people, but you can see two notices pinned up there.
Taenn looks at it and is like, hunt for a griffin. We should do this one.
Is this a reference to something?
I don't know.
It's like a Witcher thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really good. Really good.
Yeah, that was a good one. I get it. It's funny.
It's not funny when you have to question it.
I didn't know. I was like, I don't know. I feel like that's something I should recognize. And it kind of was. But as Taenn says that, Kressle walks up and says, my handwriting is horrible. That should say Tusk Gutter.
Tusk Gutter.
Yes. So this is a wanted poster for the legendary boar Tusk Gutter.
So like kind of similar to what I was saying.
It's
anyway.
actually not super far off, but it is not a griffin. See, this is also why I was like, what? What just happened?
Hunt for a special pig.
Alright.
I'll ask. Did you post this one?
This came at the request of Oleg himself. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, is that how you pronounce your name? Oleg.
Yeah.
Been doing
It's
it
not-
wrong this whole time.
Do you think I can hear you pronounce it so that I can ensure that I say it properly?
Yep. He goes back to working on the roof.
Of course he does.
I mean, I imagine he just says like 5 nails in his mouth, so he's like,
What's the other notice on the board?
The other notice just says wanted kobolds.
oh,
Heck
makes
yeah.
sense.
Basically, it just says that the kobolds seem to have been particularly riled up lately. And so this is a bounty for either eliminating them or otherwise getting them to stop causing such a ruckus.
Svetlana, do you have any radishes, by chance?
Ooh.
Oh, you know, I don't have any radishes, but it's funny you say that. I found this recipe for this radish soup, and I could not for the life of me find. I could have sworn we had radishes here, but I guess not. Do you have any?
No, but maybe you could share the recipe with us.
You know, I'll make a deal with you. If you bring me some radishes, I would be more than happy to show you how to make that soup.
Sounds like a deal. Also sounds like a quest.
Yeah, all 3 of those, I guess, is that 4 total? Yeah, all 4 total of those are side quests.
Oh man, quest gathering completed, dude.
Yeah. And to give a little reminder, anything I'm giving you as a quest comes with a reward and an XP reward.
Mm-hmm.
Radish soup. That's awesome. I love how I can just ask about random stuff and get a quest.
Yeah, I mean, this book is ridiculous.
Yep. Okay. Huh.
Also, I'm consistently wrong with my guesses on how to spell people's names because I did not expect it to be spelled like league.
Like EEG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that listed somewhere?
I don't.
Fulgrim Sneeg's last name?
I guessed.
That, yeah.
Oh, you just guessed? Well, that
Yeah.
I believe that is correct.
Really?
Sneeg.
Wow.
Yeah, Sneeg.
Oh.
We guessed wrong. I guessed
wrong.
SNEAGUE.
Yeah. I thought
No, I did not
thought-
do anything.
I thought Jake put that in there, and then I was like, that's crazy.
No, it is.
Also fascinating that was your first guess, Aaron.
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay. Huh. Well, we know that the kobolds are nearby, and we could maybe capitalize on 2 of these things pretty rapidly.
3 of them.
Where would we find ourselves with some radishes?
Kobolds.
Kobolds.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
We can wrap up
They
3 of these
should
at the
have some.
Kobold tree.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What's the... You mean
That llama's ring.
Yeah, the ring, because it'll be there also.
Hopefully.
I say we
Think we're
abandon
going to
all
it.
of these and go in a completely different direction that Jake would never expect.
Ah, yes, I love it.
That was my
Let's
greatest
travel
fear.
west.
Due
Straight
west.
west.
Straight
7
west.
days.
Oh my
Don't
god.
reconnoiter a
Just
single
exploring.
time. We make it 7 days journey west.
Yeah, we run into an encounter and just get wiped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
These guys are level 10. I don't know if you want to...
It's fine. Everything's fine. We're doing it.
It has Skyrim level scaling, so everything's at our level at all times.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
Don't think that's how it works.
Okay.
All right. Do we want to stop in the woods on the way back? On the way back south?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the
Yeah, we
direction
can
we're
check
going
it out.
anyways.
Yeah.
Kinda. Well, we're kind of going east, I think, right?
Were we?
Southeast.
I guess the big tree is
Southeast, yeah.
southeast, but we could work our way through. It's just the problem with that difficult terrain is it's going to take us an entire day.
Yeah.
We're going to
Oh,
go
right.
in, that's 2 actions, sleep, and then we have to, the next day, reconnoiter and come back to Oleg's trading post, which I'm fine with. It's just going to take a couple days. By the way, you need to fast forward time by 2 days already.
Oh, no.
We don't need to go back to Oleg's, right? For any reason?
Well, if we don't go back to Oleg's, then we go through other difficult terrain, and it takes even longer.
I mean, we just go right there, right? Boop, boop. Head southeast.
Boop. I didn't see where you pointed, but
Boop.
oh, and go here and
Is
then
this
head
difficult?
southeast. That is, I believe, also. Let me look. Yeah,
Which spot?
No, those were normal.
that one's reconnoitered though. I don't know that allows us to move through it easier.
It does not.
There's something else that does, right?
I think you can like map,
Map.
which is like a step even further beyond reconnoitering. Reading the rules, I could not really figure out what mapping does. I think letting you move through difficult terrain faster makes sense for that. So let's say
Oh, it
that's what
says,
it does.
as
This
long as your
is-
group has successfully reconnoitered the
it's
hex, you
open
can use this
terrain.
activity to create an accurate map of the hex with a successful survival check. When you have an accurate map of the hex, the DC of any check to navigate that hex is reduced by 2. Wait, why is there a DC to navigate that hex?
Thank you. I don't know. Don't know. Haven't seen rules anywhere where navigating a hex requires a check. Maybe I
Okay.
just haven't. Maybe that's gonna happen later, and it'll make more sense then.
Yep. Okay.
But so far, I have not seen one that does that.
that made a lot of sense, literally until the last
until
sentence.
the end, until the part where it tells you what it does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whatever. I am fine with a map reducing the impact of difficult terrain.
This is
I think
not
that is a
difficult,
fair
so
way
we
to
can
do
have
it.
that way.
Yes.
I'm fine then. We want to head back that direction and do a little reconnoitering the following day and then move out.
Yeah. I'm okay with
I
that.
will also mention, while you guys are at Oleg's, you do probably have stuff to sell. If you want.
yeah.
We do.
This is a shop. You know, they don't have a ton still, but they can buy stuff from you.
Do they have anything to buy?
Let's see if they've gotten anything new. Why don't you guys, if you guys don't mind, you can sell whatever you need to sell. They'll buy it for normal price now.
Okay.
I will see if I can't find
Ooh.
what their usual stock is.
While we're here also, I want to try to identify this unusual liquid.
Oh, yeah.
Unusual.
Also, does anybody want either of these +1
No.
+1 runes?
No, the runes. I already have a +1 on mine.
You do as well? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We can just sell these off then. Did you say for full price?
No, usual price.
Okay, usual price.
normal.
That
Yes,
makes sense.
normal price. No, the him buying your stuff at full price was a one-time offer. Aaron, why don't you give me
That's what I meant to do.
the checks to identify them?
You used to post like a little thing, and it gave us 4 options. We could do like arcane.
Yeah. Usually you can just roll a
Or arcana, I mean.
Yeah, any of the like magical schools to check. I just don't remember where the DCs live.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I'm saying. Like, it used to be you just posted it in the chat log, and then we could click on one of the 4, and I don't remember how you posted that.
If you
this
click
do
on the
anything?
Mystify little question mark button, Jake, I think it'll give you the DCs.
Oh, thank you. I was
There it
really worried that would
is.
just tell you what it was.
There
So I was
it
really
is.
hesitating to click it. Okay, that's perfect.
Gotcha.
What do we want to do here?
Does that show you the DCs?
No.
Great! It shows only me the DCs.
Nice. Oh, and it's automatically a secret check, it looks like.
Arcana,
That's great.
nature,
God.
religion.
I hope that works.
This system is
It
so
does
good.
work.
Nice.
We're gonna do. I think we're gonna do an Arcana check on this thing. This thing doesn't. This liquid doesn't seem like it's at all related to the Stag Lord people or the Black Tier cult, because those are my 2 active investigations currently.
No, I don't
Okay.
think. Yeah,
That's
no.
okay. No problem.
Sorry, I was trying to remember where this came from. Wow,
No,
that's
you're
a
good.
really good check. Okay, yeah, great job. This is it's called a oak potion. It casts, you basically get the effect of oaken resilience which I think used to be called Barkskin.
Yeah.
Yes. The spell
Vulcan
formerly known
resumes.
as Barkskin.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Good. Okay, so Oleg's stores, they have gotten a shipment in, so you can get most non-magical equipment now
Okay.
from Oleg's.
Well, ready to travel, I guess?
Ready to travel.
Boom, 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 boom.
Going right for it, alright. So that's 2 actions, because it is difficult terrain.
Oh, can you move us over there so that it moves the...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, everyone else just moved. There
Nope,
you go.
you're good.
So that is both of your movement actions to get into there.
Yep.
Fun. All right. Time for some camping.
Let's do it.
Do you mind increasing the day already so that we...
Thank you. Yes,
Yep.
I will endeavor to get better about that.
No, it's okay. I will remind you at this point,
Yes.
so no big deal.
No, I appreciate that.
I'm assuming no one else has a survival at this point, so I'm just going to prepare campsite every time.
How's the weather though?
Oh, that's a good
Ooh.
question. Oh my gosh.
Great question.
Good to be here. Ooh. It is not great, actually.
Oh, no.
There is a windstorm today.
Oh.
Oh. Good thing
Yeah,
we're in the trees.
Yeah.
It is snowing, so it's
It's a
kind of
blizzard.
Wow.
it's a bit of a blizzard. It's not the worst. It's not. Does this do anything?
Definitely chilly, though.
Yeah, it is not great out there.
Okay.
It might make some of your camping checks a little bit trickier.
That's a good spot.
All right. I'm going to try to prepare the campsite.
All right. Nice.
Another serviceable spot. Ugh.
Sorry?
Hey, you rolled a 15. Jeez. What do you
Yeah.
want?
The critical
Goodness.
success is very good. It just lowers the flat check for encounters by 2 across the board, which is nice. All right. Well, what all do we want to do? I mean, I can cook another meal so we have something.
Let me do a
Little-
camouflage real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. You apply camouflage to the campsite.
Who knows? Who knows how effective it was?
Nobody knows.
I knows.
Hmm.
Oh, I should switch to my nighttime music.
I think everything else is 2 hours, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Once we know this radish soup, though, man.
I know, man.
Game changer.
It's going to be my favorite meal.
You know, hey, maybe it's nasty garbage.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
will.
I can tell a campfire story if we want, but don't know if
Up
we
to you.
want to do more
I mean, the thing
activities.
is, yeah, it's really up to you if you guys want a meal. I think that's the one key thing right now that would be beneficial because it's just going to give us a bonus to our checks for 24 hours. If we're not worried about it, then I think we can just sleep. Thoughts?
Yeah.
I'm good at sleeping.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Cool. So I
I
think
was
you
looking
make,
through. I thought I figured out something I was good at, but
It's getting
Oh.
somebody else to do your action for you.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
You do like
Companion
out.
actions.
Lindsay do it, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think you do two checks at night, by the way, and it should give you a thing when you click the button to say that it's during sleeping.
Yeah,
So
you're talking about me?
Yeah, if we're not
Yeah.
doing any other activities,
Okay, great.
Guess I
cool.
gotta consume one of my rations.
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll these then.
rations.
All right. Oh, this makes sense. So as you all are getting ready for bed, you actually see some kobolds.
No,
Funnily
big
enough.
surprise.
Just what we're looking for.
I am going to pull up a map really quick. There we go.
We have been very unfortunate with our random encounter checks.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's use this one again.
Just XP grinding.
Yeah,
I know.
fortunate, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
This one sucks, actually. Let's use this one instead. And this is better. Alright, let me pull everyone into this.
Let's do it.
Sorry, I need to pull your actual characters on here, and then I'll activate this. And then I'm gonna kick off some cool-ass music.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And you see, this map is obviously not perfect, but these are gremlins.
They sure
This
are.
isn't the right character. This isn't the right. Why is that what's linked here? That's very strange. Okay, sorry. Give me
System's
one
bad.
second. Yeah, this is busted. So you see another group of kobolds. Just like before, they have armfuls of radishes.
Oh,
Yes.
get him.
I'm just gonna close the distance a little bit here.
This seems
away.
very familiar.
Let me toss everyone into initiative. What? That doesn't seem right. Huh, okay. I guess we'll see how this goes. Jeez.
Let's do it.
Taenn, you wanna roll initiative, or? There you go.
There you go.
I believed in you. Alright, first up we have Kai.
All right, are they actually grouped exactly like this? You know, just asking questions.
Yep.
Need to know.
For friends.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Let's go with yes.
Yeah, great. She runs up into, right into the fray as
Kai,
per
the Kai
usual.
specialty, baby.
Yeah. And then she's gonna cast her new favorite spell.
Mmm.
Season colors.
Wow.
Nice.
Alright.
Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. Ignore that roll. I
Good.
rolled a save against it. Great.
That was a failure.
I
Is
don't need
it?
to worry about that.
Okay. I had a feeling it was gonna be all of them.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get. I'm gonna start with this one and go clockwise. So that is a failure. A success. Oh. Crit failure.
Uh-oh.
And another crit failure.
Oh,
Nice.
So these two in the back are stunned one and stunned for a round and then blinded, right?
Yeah, stunned
Yep.
for a round, blinded for a minute.
Jeez.
And blinded for a round, dazzled for a minute. And the one that succeeded is just dazzled for a round.
Stunned and blinded. Sorry, give me the failure one more time.
Stunned one, blinded for one round, dazzled for a minute.
Blinded, stunned, and then the one who succeeded is just dazzled?
Dazzled for one round, yeah.
Dazzled for a round, alright.
That was
Alright.
very good.
So this guy is stunned for... Technically, I did that in the wrong order. Stun for a round.
Cool.
Dex Cane.
All right. Well, we are going to focus. I think the one directly in front of Kai, because that's the one that's not stunned. No,
Not blinded, yeah.
not.
This one
This
is
one?
stunned 1.
Okay, and this one is
Dazzled.
Just dazzled.
just dazzled. We are going to focus on that one then. We're gonna use a little, you know what we do.
Oh, yeah.
A little thinking.
I was worried we'd get through a whole game without that.
Did it always do the vignetting?
It did
thing?
not. That's the first time I've
That's
seen
new,
that. That's
okay.
wild.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh,
13.
Oh, I'll take it. All right, we're gonna make a. He's just gonna draw back his bow staff and take a shot with this nice 13.
That is a hit.
Perfect. And strategic strike is not working. And I rolled 2 1s.
Why do you keep
Jeez.
doing this?
I
Take it
don't
easy on him, buddy.
know. I do not. I don't. What is going on? Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. I am going to designate.
Whoops. Sorry.
Seems like cheating. Jeez.
I didn't think you'd notice. I just moved him.
I am going to designate Javier as my ally for shared stratagem.
Nice.
So that creature specifically is off guard to Javier.
Nice.
So keep that in mind.
Alright. Yeah. Please, maybe remind me when Javier's
Yeah.
turn comes up.
Yeah, I'll remind you. Second thing I'm going to do, or third thing I'm going to do, is just take another shot with bow staff at map -5.
All
See
right.
if we can hit again. Hey.
Ooh. Damn right you can. That's a hit.
A lot more damage than Strategic Strike did.
Yeah. Strategic strike bad, I guess. And that is 3 actions.
Yep, I am done.
Next up is this Kobold Scout. He is going to pull out a short sword and take a few swipes at Kai, who is, as always, right here. Where are your attacks, Kai?
That's the problem with very short range spells.
Oh, I'm not on the wrong page. There we go. Short sword. All right. Here it comes. That is a hit.
DC 5 flat check.
All right.
Dazzled?
Dazzled.
Come on.
That is. Whoops. I revealed the wrong thing. Not that. On the die. It is a miss.
Wow.
Nice.
So he kind of shakes his head. And he's going to swing one more time. Whoa. That is a regular miss.
Yes.
All right.
And
Dazzle
now
doing some work already.
Yeah,
he
it
is no longer dazzled, and it is Taenn's turn.
All right. We got channel elements.
Of course. That is a miss.
Okay. And then let's see. This seems good. Chunk.
Little boomerang action. All right. This first guy is going to make the save. That is a critical success from him.
Oh, dang.
The guy in the back is a failure. So he will take
Great.
full damage. All 3 of it.
A full 3.
That's tough, buddy. That's 3 actions?
Yep.
All right, Javier. I believe this guy is off guard to you.
Alright, Javier's gonna stride up. He's actually gonna try to non-lethal this guy.
Ooh, okay.
So I just want to smack him with the flat of the blade.
All right.
So You target first. Ayo. 15.
Why didn't that target work? That was weird. 15 is not enough.
No.
Oh. And -2 did you in?
Fine.
Very well might have.
Just barely, huh? All right.
That include the off target?
That does include the off target.
Okay.
All right. He'll. So let's see. That was a. Yeah.
You moved, you swung. You got one more.
Move swung. Yeah. So Javier just raises his shield.
All right. Last but certainly not least is the blind one, the blinded stunned 1/1. He is going to. He moves this way towards the thing that blinds him, kind of bumps into Javier. Makes his way over to here. That's one action. What's he gonna do? He's blinded?
Blinded for a round.
And the stunned one is also just
One action.
for a round, essentially. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. In that case, he's going to move to here, and he is going to swing at... Let's see. Kai will be evens. He will swing at Javier. With his... Ooh, he doesn't have his short sword out. He is going to move to here and pull out his short sword. Kai, it is your turn.
Okay.
He's no longer stunned one or blinded, but I think he is dazzled.
Yes, he is dazzled for a minute.
Got it.
Kai is going to unleash her psyche.
Who are you targeting?
This boy right here.
That boy. All right, let's see how he does. Oh, he does good. That is a regular success.
All right, half damage.
What did you do to... Oh, is that what daze looks like?
I guess it is.
Weird. All right, he certainly takes a damage.
Minimum damage roll.
Aw.
Womp womp. A real Alex roll.
I know.
Wow.
And she's gonna move away.
Yikes.
This is what it's come to.
She's gonna move away to here.
All right, and that is 3 actions from Kai. Did you... Oh, it did have Unleash Psyche. Okay.
Yes.
Now it is this Kobold's turn. He is blind. He
hate
is
to see it.
blind.
He is. Yeah, you move at half speed when you're blind, just so you know.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, everything is difficult terrain, I guess.
Potato. All right. He is going to... And that's tough. He's going to pull out a spear. Move to here. I'm going to check his speed. Yep, that's fine. And then he's going to try to hit Javier with his spear.
All right.
Let's see how he does. Bad. That is a critical miss.
Cool.
So that was spear, move, miss. This one's turn. You know it, you love it. Pulls out a spear. Moves to here. He's going to try to hit with his spear. Ooh. That is a miss because of the shield.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Right.
Not too shabby. Dex Kane.
Yeah, Dex is going to... I wonder what Dex is going to do. Oh! Think real quick. Yeah. No, I got it. Which one, is the one I was targeting earlier still the one that's looking weakest?
That's
this guy
one?
here?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is the one who has been hit the most.
Been hit the most. I'm afraid if I want to kill him though, because I want to give Javier a chance to do something against one of these guys. All right. I instead am going to target this blind man right here with my devised stratagem. An 8?
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
There's a lot of numbers you could roll that are worse than that.
Yeah.
Notably, I keep forgetting this, but blind things treat other creatures as hidden, I believe, which makes them off guard to you.
Huh.
Oh.
I think. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works.
I think you're right.
It's kind of confusing.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to attack him anyways so we can go ahead and give Javi this advantage with shared stratagem. So
Fair enough.
here comes the strike. That's a 17.
That is a hit.
I'll
That's
take
against this
it.
red guy up top, right?
Yep.
Excellent. Give me that damage.
That's
Whoa.
better.
I
Nice.
didn't know you could roll that high.
I know. Well-
that is one dead kobold.
Smoked him.
Well,
Yikes.
I tried. I tried to give you a chance
But
to
he
hit somebody.
is off guard to Javier.
Yeah, that's right, he is. All right, well, then my next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to target this guy with another shot at map -5 here and see if I can
All
just hit
right.
him.
Let's see it.
Nice.
That is a miss.
Oh! Okay. That's fine.
Who's
Okay.
this guy off guard?
Hey, you put that on him for Javier's
Comedic
last
effect?
attack. No, for Dex's
Oh,
stratagem.
that's right. That's right. Man, that's so hard to manage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I believe that's 3 actions?
That is 3 actions, that's correct.
All right. It is this guy's turn. He's not off guard. He's not dazzled. He's ready to fight.
Very well.
He is gonna just lay into Javier with his short sword.
Our
Let's see
frontliner.
how he does. The first swing is a hit. Let's see how he does. Wow, what a damage roll. 3 damage.
Rolling
Hey,
like
it could be
Alex,
worse.
It could technically be worse. He is going to take another swing with his short sword. That is a much better roll, but with map, it is just a regular hit. Now we're cooking 10 damage.
Ooh.
huh? Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Javi.
Now he's really feeling himself. He's gonna go for that big swing. That map 10. Ah, that is a miss.
That's close, huh?
It's only because of the shield, baby.
Wow.
It was a really
good-
good roll.
it's a good
Rolled
shield.
that turn.
Mhm.
Excellent shield.
Taenn, it is your turn.
All right. Junctioning over with my 2-action aerial boomerang.
Wind just gusts past Deck's hair.
Yeah. We're throwing it this way.
Ooh, alright. Let's see. The first guy, the green guy. Ooh, that is a success. And the red guy. That is also a success. They will
Nice.
both be taking half.
Why is there another
nice.
smaller boomerang?
Half a full. That's my first one I threw. I don't know why it's small.
There's a baby one.
Cool. Cool.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
Yes.
recall it though.
this red one is wounded.
Oh,
Which
bloody.
theoretically,
Sorry, bloodied.
Yep, gotcha.
theoretically, when I recall this, it should go along
The same line?
the same line,
Roughly
basically.
the same line.
I'm fine with that. Yeah,
Looks
look
pretty
at that.
good.
All right, so they make.
I think
the
technically
exact-
it's highlighting Javier now, but I don't.
Whatever. That's fine. So let's see. The reflex save is 18.
first
I'm
go
just gonna
happened.
use the one from
Yeah.
the top. So the red guy, that is a regular fail, and the green guy, I've completely lost. There it is. Is a regular success. Dang.
Good
rolling
rolls.
rocks with these. What?
Yeah,
As soon
what
as
are
we
we
start
talking
making
about?
fun of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The red guy gets absolutely splattered, but the green guy is still doing all right. That's 3 actions, right?
Yep.
All right, Javier, it is your turn.
Double boomerang.
There are only 2 left.
All right. Well, Javier will. He'll take the last hit on the shield and sort of like pirouette through this guy's space.
All right, let's see it.
And where's my tumble through? Do I have to target for this? Would that be helpful?
I think
Does it work that
I
way?
think so. Yeah,
It does work.
Let's find out.
Boom.
Oh,
We definitely don't need it. That is a critical success. Targeting does help.
Old tumble.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
Panache
guys,
doesn't
I
have the
lost
critical
my,
effect, huh?
Mm-mm.
That's a shame.
Oh, here it is. I can just drag this on. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. All right. And then we're gonna strike this guy.
All right.
Oh yeah, I gotta make sure finisher is not checked. Great. Perfect. Good. Oh,
Whoa.
that's a
Could've
big
done
one.
a finisher.
A big boy hit.
That's a crit.
That's a big boy. Oh, you said quit. Crit.
I did, in fact.
All right. Well,
Said quit.
hasta la vista.
No.
18.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Yeah, that is a dead boy.
All right.
I believe you've got one more.
I'll throw. Well, I don't know if these guys actually understand common. I'll throw a bon mot at this guy. How about that?
Okay.
You're next. And I forget that's intimidation. Oh, I just rolled this thing.
No, Bonmo is diplomacy, I believe.
Diplomacy. That's right. There we go.
All right, that is
19.
a regular success. He has been Bon Moten.
Nice.
You see, he kind of recalls back, and goes, "I'm next," and then he is next because it is his turn. Yeah, I mean, I think he doesn't want to be next. So he is getting out of here. That is,
It's a sprint.
he is running as fast as he can. Kai.
Well, don't know that I have. Let's see. Oh, 60 feet. Cast some days at him.
All right.
See if we can knock him out. Probably not, but you never know. He's been bought mitten, so maybe.
Yeah.
On mitten.
All right.
We'll
I make a
save,
save, yeah.
Come on, terrible.
That is a regular success.
Dang. Half damage.
Easy there, buddy. And that's 3, right?
That is 3.
All right, Dex Kane.
All right. Dex is gonna move, and I'm pretty sure we're within range here. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Well, we'll just double move.
You can attack from beyond your first range.
Oh yeah, is it a -2?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you know what we do.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Why didn't it zoom in that time?
I don't know.
Server's
does one
busting.
thing.
It's so dramatic when it zooms in all the way.
It really is.
All right, we're gonna attempt a strike here. We'll put in the -2 circumstance, or not, well, penalty. For range. I don't know why it's rolling.
Did you target him? Yeah,
Yep,
you
he's
did.
Definitely
Weird. Server's broken.
targeted.
I don't know. So that should. What should that have been?
Let me
10 plus your int.
look. Should have been 15.
10. Well, you also have plus 4, right? So 19 plus another one, 20? -2, I guess. So 18.
18.
Did that math
18.
follow? Did everyone follow that? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
18.
totally.
Okay.
follow anything.
Well, 18 is a hit.
I'll take it. Which means I for some reason the strategic strikes
Why
off,
is
so I'm
it-
turning that on.
Does devise a stratagem only work within the first range increment?
Ooh, maybe. That seems very strange.
Oh, it could be.
Stratagem. Formulated.
Doesn't say
Choose a
that.
creature you can see.
In the attack, it doesn't specify anything about
No, it doesn't. That might have just been
first
weird.
range increment.
Oh well, here we go.
Could just be a bug in the system.
Will that do it?
That is quite a bit of damage. Ooh.
Got him.
Poor man goes down.
Hate
And
to see
that will do it.
Mid-run, Radishes
this.
just
Yes.
sprawled all over.
Yeah, you guys do. There are quite a few radishes scattered around.
I
Just
gather 'em
a
all.
lot of them covered in blood, but
I mean,
otherwise,
yes.
Of course.
But radishes nonetheless.
Yeah, I imagine any fight with Taenn is actually really messy because the blood just gets splattered everywhere on the aerial boomerang.
It slices through them and then just
Yeah.
like a fan
Yeah,
Yeah.
slings it.
like the
I don't know.
typical anime blood spray.
I always I would imagine it would be a really clean cut, you know? It just, almost like a samurai movie where it goes through and they don't even bleed.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
I
a
guess
separate.
it depends on how good Taenn is at.
I think it's just like a lot of
Not here.
buffeted winds, just like forcing their way through people.
So
Do you
right
think,
now,
like-
really messy.
Yeah.
So you think like on lower tiers of this boomerang, it just kind of like pushes them a little bit because it's such a blunt object because the wind is spread so wide. But when he gets like a critical, it's just so precise that it does that slice and then their body just kind of like slides off of the other half. Nano thin blade.
Right.
It's a single line of atoms of air.
Heck yeah.
All right, I'm going to put us back on the main map.
How many radishes did we collect and is it enough?
Let's see.
And we have an unconscious kobold, right?
No,
Did
they're
you
dead.
actually?
No.
Oh, he's dead.
They're all
Okay.
dead.
Yeah,
I
I
just
think.
smacked him.
Yeah.
Do
Let's see
we...
how many get.
I tried my
Wow.
hardest. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Daze does not do a lot of damage.
You actually got a lot of radishes. That is
Wow.
9 radishes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of soup.
Yeah.
9 radishes.
Do we, for the kobold quest, did we need to, like, bring anything back to this guy?
Not necessarily, no. It would probably be smart to get some sort of proof that the kobold threat at large has been dealt with.
Oh, okay. Yep, sure.
It's not so much a I will give you $10
Yeah.
for every kobold you kill. It's more like there is a camp of kobolds somewhere
Got it.
operating out of this
Makes
area.
sense.
Deal with them and bring proof of some description.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I believe
Sorry,
you
go
have
ahead.
one more.
Yes, I do in
Nighttime check
fact
before-
have one more camping check. Let's see how we do. All right. Nothing happens.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah. So let's do. You guys want to do one more day?
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna
I
probably
would-
reconnoiter and move,
we should
right?
probably reconnoiter this hex, right?
All right.
Oh, okay.
If you must. So as you all, is that what you guys are doing? I don't want to
Yeah.
force you into that. Okay, cool. So you spend some time exploring, and you do find a large patch of moon radishes.
Oh, even more radishes.
As you
Fitting.
sort of go, you sort of are looking through this what's the word I'm looking for? This like grove of radishes, essentially. You do find 4 kobolds laying sort of in the patch.
Just like intoxicated.
Just completely bloated. You see one of them kind of lazily reaches over towards a basket and starts munching on a radish.
Are radishes like Kobold's catnip? Is that like the implication
that is
here?
certainly how this is written.
Okay.
Interesting.
I have never heard that before, but I do like the implication.
That's really fun. Okay.
So this could be helpful when we find this tree to have some radishes on us.
Mm-hmm.
We should kill these kobolds, yeah. They're probably helpless.
Such a monster. Yeah,
We're trying to
We're
trying to get rid of the kobold issue in the area.
We
okay?
don't have to kill
Good
them.
alignment. Good alignment.
We have to get them to stop their nonsense.
I know a good way to do that.
Alex doesn't believe in
A
rehabilitation.
good way? I don't think so.
We just killed 4 of them. What's a few more?
They attacked us.
I tried not to, explicitly.
That is true.
All right, I'll do whatever the group wants.
They show no signs of bothering us though. They're
I think at this point they haven't really noticed you. They're
Okay.
not super observant. These are to kind of put it in what you've seen before. These are the red kobolds.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
kind of fought a mix of red and green.
Mm-hmm.
This is 4 of the red.
The wanted poster for them, did it say what they were doing specifically?
Let's find out.
Let me open this giant book of side
Like
quests.
genuinely though. I will read you exactly what it says.
Thank you.
Oh. The soot scale kobolds dwell in a cave somewhere in the hills of the Greenbelt. They're normally not a problem, but they've been riled up by something lately. Find the soot scale lair and ensure that the kobolds aren't going to be a threat.
soot
Okay.
scale.
Yes,
Cave
I
in
don't.
the what did you say?
In the hills of the Greenbelt. This area is called the
that's
Greenbelt.
here, yeah.
Yeah, that's really not that helpful in terms of locating them, but
No, because the green belt is actually quite big.
yes,
Yeah.
it's kind of huge. You know what? Let me also read you what I have on the Tusk Gutter one as well. Every Greenbelt hunt. Well, okay, this probably isn't what the frickin' poster says. Whatever. Every Greenbelt hunter has a story about Tusk Gutter, the nastiest boar in the Greenbelt. Whoever manages to kill the ill-tempered beast will earn a nice reward from the retired hunter. Jesus Christ, Veckel Benzin, who lost his leg to the monster pig a year ago.
Man, what a good name, Tusk Gutter.
Yeah,
so
right.
good.
I kind of thought that description would give you a better idea of where to find him.
The green belt.
Yeah, great. It's good stuff.
Really
I
good.
will at least give you, it's further south, if you had asked around at Oleg's.
Okay. So, do we feel like we have enough radishes for radish soup, or do we feel like we need to gather more?
Let's get more.
Is there a sense
More.
that these kobolds are so just out of it that we can sneak over there and gather a bunch of radishes?
Why don't you roll me a perception check?
Sure.
Good call.
Little perception. Yeah, could we?
Yeah, you always could. It's always an option. Alright, yeah, that's pretty easy. So you do see, they do have their spears. They're not, like, ready for a fight right now. You think that if you did start a fight with them, they'd be at a pretty significant disadvantage. It also, based on that same thing, they're not that, it doesn't seem like they're that observant right now. You know what I mean? Like, they're pretty out of it. If you wanted to try to sneakily grab some, you certainly could. You would definitely also have a leg up in combat if you decide to go that route. Yeah. Hopefully that answers your
Yeah.
question.
No, it does. I don't know. I think we still sneak here. regardless of what happens. Try to just take some.
He can grab some.
Do we need to clear them out here? Probably not.
No.
No, but if we grab one, we might be able to figure out where the Soot Scale Cave is if they're part of that group.
Oh, valid point. Do they speak common?
The last one did, right?
Seemed like it.
Yeah.
Unless he was just parroting me.
Yeah.
The one that Javier tried to bon mot definitely seemed to understand common.
Okay. I don't mind trying to knock them out then. Or
we
force
just-
them into a scenario where they tell us and we let them go.
Mm-hmm.
But then they might go back and warn the cave.
I guess that's true.
That's fair, yeah.
Well, we're probably not headed there immediately anyway. They'll forget about us by the time we get.
Especially if we leave them in the radish patch.
Yeah.
Then, okay, I'm fine with that. How about we, sneak up on them? We can just do the whole, while they're just zoned, all of a sudden they see a bow staff with an arrow and a sword and some gust of wind and then a scary-looking girl with her
Wow, rude.
wild-looking hair all simultaneously show up right above them.
All right.
So what?
So just make sure I followed you. The plan is to get the drop on them.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Let me see if we even have a map here. I'm a little bit tempted to say we don't even really need to go and do a map for this. I feel like this is going to be such a one-sided fight, but we can, let's do it. I will use.
You are the GM.
Let's do it. Well, this is going to be the last thing we do today, I think. Well, we'll finish with you have one more exploration activity, and then we can camp as well.
Okay.
Let me clean up this map a teeny tiny bit. I will activate this. Fortunately, I do not have a field. So I will just use this bottom section here as the field.
Okay.
And let me pull on these kobolds. So there's 4 of them.
This stream view application is so weird. Whenever it does a pan movement to follow the characters where they're being added or we're moving, it pans the map, but all the shadows that were on the map just remain where they were at geographically previously. So the shadows just move with the pan, while the map is we're actually changing positions. The shadows are in a weird spot until I move them. It's so strange.
You can just make it daytime if you want, Jake, to go everything.
That would have been smarter. Well, good thing I didn't do that. There we go. That'll be easier.
Not too late. It's never too late. It's always too late.
It's not too late. It's never too late.
What is this creature in between us?
That was the
Hey,
dog we fought.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've already used this map.
What the? What?
Yeah,
What
no, it
is
is just you and the
going
kobolds.
on?
I did not prank you. Since you guys are getting the drop on them, let's say that you approached probably from the south. You guys can kind of organize yourselves however you like. And you can roll stealth for initiative if you so choose.
I would like to just be kind of moving up on this guy, even though he's, we're running into a fun wall here from this tree.
Oh.
You can just move us to this center clearing area. That might be easier.
Yeah.
Or
let's
move them
just
to
do
the center
that.
clearing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scooch them like this. We'll just everyone use your power of imagination. As radishes.
All right, I try to sneak up and get kind of behind this this big, weird, strange-looking radish.
Yeah. All right, let's hop into initiative. Like I said, if you would like, you can certainly roll stealth for this encounter.
I would not like.
That makes sense. Are you bad at it?
That doesn't sound right.
Where is... Oh, it's here. Here. There we go. I just really like this combat music. I think it's a good one.
It's good.
I'm a fan.
All right. First up.
Did we all roll 9s except Javi? Wow.
Consistency.
Also,
Javier.
I would have rolled a heal. Cast a heal
Go
on
ahead and
Javi for
heal
last
yourself
night.
up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, you all, because you all
Yeah.
did long rest.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone who expended resources, probably just Kai, but
The only one with resources.
for now at least, yeah, I think
For now.
so.
Oh, Javi's up.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's gonna snake out probably to whichever one's closest to him.
All right.
And he'll level his sword at this one. And say, "Listen, we do not want any trouble. We will leave you to our addresses, but we have a few questions."
All right.
And he'll sort of threateningly posture.
All right. Do you want to make a intimidation check, maybe?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So let me do this. Not bad.
All right,
23.
that's quite a good check. Yeah. So this one, he's sort of laying on his back, kind of just lounging, and you see his eyes go super wide, and he is frightened, and he says something in a language I don't believe any of you speak. I'm gonna look real quick to see if it was renamed in the rework. Nope. This is not a language any of you are familiar with. While he seems scared, you're not sure that any of your words got through to him.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I have one action left.
Yes.
I'll just raise shield then.
Fair enough. Alright, it is this guy's turn. He sort of hears that guy yell, and he sort of gets up and he props himself up on this giant radish here. And he goes, again, they're saying in a language none of you understand. Sort of like, and he sort of bends down, he grabs a spear, and he sort of hobbles his way over to here, and then he just throws it at you. And he misses very badly.
Okay.
And his friend is right here. Let's see just how badly he misses.
Oh no.
Oh. He misses very badly. He sort of twists his body trying to throw it, and he hucks it directly into his buddy's head.
Oh no.
Let's see how bad this is. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh, that's really bad.
Oh no.
Oh,
Whoa.
no! Yeah, that was really, really bad.
Wow.
Oh, you see his eyes just kind of go wide.
Wonder why.
And it is not his turn anymore. Woof. So this guy kind of sees his friend die, and he kind of scrambles to his feet. He starts yelling in a language again that none of you understand, and you see he's kind of looking. He can't seem to figure out what just happened to his friend, and his eyes kind of fall on Javier, and they sort of narrow, and he's gonna throw his spear at Javier.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Oh man, that is a very bad miss. Let's
How bad?
see how bad this. This is maybe a bad precedent for me to set. Okay, it is so bad a miss that he also misses his friend. It just gets lost over in this radish bush over here. And for his last action, he is going to fall back a bit. And then finally, it is the last red kobold's turn. He is going to grab his spear. Let's see, how far away are people? Wow, very far away. He's gonna throw it at Javier, the only person who is in range of his spear. Ooh. No! Stupid shield. He misses. And then he's going to pull out a sling. Dex, it is your turn.
All right. Well, these guys aren't going to talk to us, and we can't understand them. That seems unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm going to think about the language a little bit. Oh! Oofka!
I guess, well, everyone has their languages on their sheet, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I'm not
You can also
cheating
look
you
at
guys out.
the party sheet. It'll tell you every language that we
that's what
speak.
I'm using. I just wanted to make sure that it was accurate. Okay, then yes, nobody knows this language. Sorry, go on, Dex.
We're going to use this bad boy.
Wow,
Okay.
another 10. I feel like you've gotten so many 10s on this.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, we're just gonna do a strike on this guy over here to the left. Why is this saying roll? Okay, there we go.
Okay, yeah, and that used it. That is a hit.
Nice.
5 damage.
And I am going to set Taenn as my ally here for this. Do I want to set Taenn?
Taenn. I thought you said pain.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you
Similar.
talking
My
about?
ally, Pain.
Yeah, what?
Paenn is my
Who
ally.
is that, or what is that? What feat did you get?
Yeah. No, I'm going to set Taenn as my ally for shared stratagem on this guy over here to the
Got it.
left. Second shot
that
I'm
mean?
going to take is going to be at the guy in the back here.
Okay.
Just kind of spread damage out.
Sure.
Map -5.
Ooh,
Hey.
Nice.
that is a hit, baby.
All right, we'll take it. 5 damage again. Okay.
Wow, consistency, that's what it's about.
Yep, and I am done.
All right, Taenn.
All right. We will element
For what it's worth,
up.
he's off guard to you for only 1 round, so I don't know if you can even use it first round.
Oh, he can always use it. Got channel them elements. Free blast, man.
Yeah.
After
let's
junctions?
see.
Of course.
Nah, he's got crazy.
I
range
can
on that thing.
I can 60-foot
Oh,
blast.
Yeah. I'm jealous. My Kinesis has got 2 30-foot blasts.
It was the
Yeah.
bad guy, yeah.
It was this guy who is 5
Oh.
foot B right now.
Yes. Oh, I didn't actually apply effect. That's what's wrong. Okay, here we go. Blast. I'm like, my
It's
blasts
okay,
are
you
missing.
don't use this move very much, so I get being confused by it. That is a hit. Oh wow. It's pretty good damage. Oh, because you used a 2-action blast. I was like, what the heck? You never
Oh,
had
it shouldn't
anything.
be a 2-action one. I only get a 1-action one for free.
This.
Yeah.
Alright, he jumps back to life. Give me the real damage.
Well, okay. I'll just roll this again, I guess.
Don't roll that again.
Well, I need it. I need to get the real damage roll. from that.
Okay. Alright, now he dies. He dies again. Incredible.
Alright. 15-foot junction. Aerial boomerang.
Can you junction off a 1-action blast? I thought it was only off your bigger moves.
I junctioned off the aerial boomerang.
Oh, you junked. I see. You do the
You
junction
can do
when
it
you
before
trigger it.
or after.
Gotcha. Okay. So that is reflex saves for these two boys.
Which I'm sure have great reflexes right now.
That's a success for the first one.
Dang it.
Look what you did.
Had to open my mouth.
Woo-hoo! That is a success for both of them.
Of course.
You're rolling rocks with those D4s,
Half
though.
7.
No, no kidding.
Ooh,
This macro
that
is
is
very nice.
another kobold down. Kai,
Oh, right.
you won't
One
get
left,
melee
huh?
with them.
Okay, fine. I will. Wasn't gonna. Now I am.
Yeah, you gotta.
Guy runs up
It's the law.
and summons a large great hammer out of force that she swings at this guy.
Wow.
Let's see it.
Come on.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
We're going to re-roll using a hero point.
Hero point?
Ooh, there it is.
Come on.
Oh,
One higher.
A little bit
higher.
better.
I
That
lied.
is 2 higher. That is a hit.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh, yes. Is it because he's second?
Oh man.
Ooh, jeez.
Yeah, that spell does a lot of damage.
That is another dead kobold.
All right.
Crunch.
I make quick work of those guys.
Smushed him into
Yeah.
a pancake.
Yeah.
Fun fact, the kobold who seemed to understand common was green.
Yeah, I realized that after
Yeah,
they
literally.
they didn't understand us. I was like, oh, the green
Yeah.
ones are the smart,
Yeah,
strong
I was
ones.
like, I was literally pulling these guys in. I was like, oh yeah, and they speak common. I pull them open. I'm like, the red ones do not.
Dang.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unlucky. But now you guys have
All right.
access to
Do they have any maps
some
on them?
radishes.
Or a piece of paper in
They-
one of their pockets.
A note, a,
A
journal.
note, perhaps. They do not seem to. Seems like maybe they just know where they're going.
How many radishes could we gather in that? Or is it just an infinite amount of radishes?
I mean, pretty much as many as you can carry. I
All
would
right.
call it functionally an infinite supply of radishes.
Mark
Dex
it
at
on the
least is
map.
going to pack every possible nook and cranny on all of his
Yes.
carrying packs with
I
radishes.
love it.
Lucky for you guys, they already had 3 overfull baskets of radish.
Oh,
Oh,
easy.
great.
Overfull.
Is this a resource we can mark also?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Somehow,
These are like wild, like
yeah,
a wild
it feels
patch.
like it should be, but I don't believe it is. Sorry, let me turn on the daytime music because it's weird when it's this quiet.
As in, like, we can't come back here later and get more.
No, like, so you guys had found a mine over here
Right.
somewhere. And it was like a resource for when we get to the kingdom management part of the game.
Okay, that's a different thing then.
Yes. So this, if you guys ever find a need for more radishes, you can come
Yeah, I
here
mean,
for radishes.
I'm gonna open
Okay.
a radish soup food cart. I want to know where to get my source.
Yes.
We're building a town here around these radishes.
So this is, it is,
Radishville.
you guys can get radishes here, but it is not a capital R
Okay.
resource.
All right.
I believe you guys have one more exploration activity if you would like.
Do we want to just move out of the difficult terrain out into this?
Yeah, just keep walking. This is also normal down here.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mhm.
Oh.
That one's even reconnoitered.
Yeah, either one. Caleb?
Yeah, just keep going south.
Yeah, I think yeah, southeast.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get some camping rolls.
Can you change the day?
I certainly can.
And how's the weather?
Oh, man, I gotta roll that at the start. I'm so out of practice. Oh, it's a very nice day today.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Everything rolled its most boring possible option. No rain, normal temperature.
Well, after last night, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Perfect
will
day to pick radishes.
prepare
Exactly.
the campsites.
It's not a very good campsite, is it?
Yeah.
All right, everybody's got to drag that to their character sheet. That ill-prepared campsite.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
it's that bad that it affects us.
Yes.
For it all.
Yikes.
Did I get
Unlimited
get it?
duration.
You can check the
It-
effects tab
It should pop up in the upper right of Foundry.
over there. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
On the canvas. Yeah.
Yeah.
can
Unlimited
I-
duration. This is forever now.
Oh man, it affects my camouflage roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Problematic for sure. Okay. Well, definitely just sleeping after that.
I think so.
That's
All right.
fair. All right, let's get some encounter rolls, is what I should say. All right. All right. You guys have an uneventful night of sleep.
Wow.
Peaceful.
Yeah, even with that crappy tent. Seems like you killed everyone in the area. There was no one left to bother you. Let me, before I forget, I'm going to award XP for the day.
Oh, I fixed that, by the way. So it should work.
We
Oh,
level.
did you?
Yes, I did.
So if I just click... No, not that. I click this. And I say this number. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, look at that.
Bada
Oh,
bing,
that's
bada
so
boom.
great. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, that is such a
problem.
lifesaver. Okay,
I think we have
cool.
2 full-time Foundry coders to work on our actual play.
It's because this system is so modifiable. It's
Yeah.
crazy how much you can do with Foundry.
Just kind of fun to mess with it.
Mm-hmm.
See what you can do.
Yep. Nice.
Well, all right. I think this is where we are going to stop for the day. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. And actually, I'm not going to be here next week.
Oh no.
Just FYI. So we will see you in maybe 2 weeks.
Or who knows how long, really.
Yeah, we'll see you
Goodness.
sometime in the future.
It's tough to say.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too long this time.
Oh, 2 weeks will be immediately after the extra live stream.
Yep.
Perfect.
Nice.
We'll be
Nice.
rip-roaring ready to go.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not doing 24 hours this time. We'll be fine.
It's
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We're
We'll
doing
be fine.
30.
We are doing 30, which is more.
But it's over 2 days. That's easy.
That's right. That's right. That's right. All right.
All right. Bye, everyone.